Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So in today's recipe video, I'm going to be sharing how to make the simplest but yet the most delicious layered potatoes. They're called dauphinoise, but I know sometimes when I do a bit of an alternative recipe, lots of you will comment saying that's not really how you do it, and it's not, but this is how I do it. So I like to make things as easy as possible, so I hope you'll enjoy this recipe, try it at home and enjoy it as much as I do too. So what you want to start off with is some potatoes. You can peel them, you can not peel them, totally up to you. This one I feel like is a little bit of a thicker skin, so I am going to peel the potatoes today. And here are some I prepared earlier. I've just peeled them all in the water. I always keep them in the water just to stop them going, like having brown and black spots. So once they have been peeled, you want to then start slicing them up. So you can as well decide if you want to sort of pre-boil these so it makes the cooking time a lot less, or you can pop them straight into your dish and then straight into the oven. And that's what I'm going to do today. So I like to cut them sort of thin to medium, like this, into little slices about that thick, and you want to do that for all your potatoes. And then in an oven-proof dish, you want to just lay them out in layers, and then you can start making your sauce. Right, so all my potatoes have been cut up. So as you can see, I have laid the first layer down one way, and then the second layer I'm going to lay the other way. So lay them all in there nicely, so you want everything to be covered. You can make this and then you can actually freeze it as well, which is really good. So literally just scatter them in. I feel like by layering them different ways, it's going to make sure that the sauce you put on top is going to get in between each little layer, and it's going to cover everything really nicely. Right, so now that all the potatoes are nicely layered, it's time to get on with our sauce. So for me, this is a massive cheat sauce, but honestly, it is so very good. So in here, I've got 300 mils of veg stock with 2 stock cubes. So that's going to go into my pan. And then what I have also got is 300 grams of creme fraiche too. So once those are both in, you just want to start mixing away. And you want to mix until everything is nicely combined, no lumps at all. Secret ingredient, also some garlic granules. You can use fresh if you'd prefer, totally up to you. Right, so what I'm also going to add into here is some cubed cheese. If you can be bothered, grate it. But like I said, this is a super simple way of making this dish. So cubed cheese is gonna go in, and that's just gonna slowly melt in here. What I'm also gonna add is some parmesan cheese too. Smelling absolutely delicious, by the way. Ooh, salt and pepper. Now we simply wait for this all to melt, come together and combine, and then it's ready to pour over our potatoes. Right, sauce is done. It's smelling absolutely amazing. So now what I'm going to do is just simply pour it on top of my potatoes, and then I've got more cheese to put on top before it's going in the oven. These are going to go into the oven on 190 degrees centigrade. They're going to go in for about 50 minutes to an hour. Because I didn't power cook them before, you want to make sure you do have enough time to cook them. Official taste test. Here I go. Holy moly. I'm not kidding you when I tell you these are like the best layered potatoes I've ever had in my life. You've got to try this recipe at home.